Ahoy, crypto pirates and crypto junkies alike. Thank you guys for joining me this fine Thursday morning for me and Thursday afternoon and even possibly tomorrow morning for Mr. Papa B here.
That was very
Good.
One of them.
classic.
What's up? What's up?
It was
Hello.
very what?
That was a very nice intro. Why are we 4:3 ratio today? What's going on with this?
We don't have Mr. Peter today. So Peter is MIA. He said things got moved around at work, so he wasn't going to be able to be here.
The Peter has shifted, so to speak.
Terrible.
Peter
excuse.
has shifted. I see what you did there.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, how about you guys? You guys doing all right?
Doing great.
Good.
HEX is pumping
Fantastic.
still. Can't complain.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm at an equilibrium. Our cat died today, and that was sad, but the HEX price pumped, so
But Papa B,
So there's
we need to
that.
talk about this.
Yeah.
You gotta stop killing the vibe at the first minute of the stream.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I'm Debbie Downer, man.
Crafty, will you please work with that guy on that?
Don't make me work with Crafty, I'll be good.
No, KNTX, you have the button on your end as well.
Yeah, but I'm just not going to invite him until I get the okay from Barely Crafty
No.
that he's mild and cool.
Please
Oh.
don't do that. That's a bad idea. He will spam the hell out of us. Where's Blink? Where's Blink? Where's Blink? Where's Blink?
He already is.
Crafty, will you be my sponsor? My positivity boy?
Oh, man.
My whipping bitch?
Oh.
I mean, we gotta discuss payment, but I don't think
So I'm liking
this-
I'm liking seeing Hex back over 1.3 pennies. I'm liking
Yeah.
seeing that right now.
Yeah.
Someone in here.
I had a
all-time highs coming. It's got to be
Dude,
soon, surely.
I was feeling this, and I sent a client a pretty big invoice, and I was just hoping for it to go through, but it's still not here. And I'm like, dude,
Oh,
the price needs to go down, or I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. I just tweeted as well, like it doesn't really matter what the price is, because where are you going to put your money otherwise? Like, what are you going to do? It's
I have a request. KNTX, can you put Markable on the main screen, because I love the way his like headphones go over his beard.
Dude, I also I also have to keep the tension. Like if I just let it go, then my beard is here and you hear the beard, right? So I always have to
I don't want to hear the
keep it
beard.
like this, and then
Yeah.
like
Oh my God.
I actually with my other hand I have it here. And my phone is on there. It's weird, but it works.
Your ears hurt like after a minute of that, like, pulling.
Yeah, but it's all worth it for you guys.
Can your beard find water with
I
the
mean,
divining rod? Yeah.
Well,
Just invest in some like Bluetooth headphones.
no, man, I don't like those, man. I like the cord. I don't know. Yeah. It's better, man. I like it better.
He's enjoying the whole.
It saves my phone multiple times a day. That's nice. I can just dangle.
You can
this
rustle
thing
in your
around here,
beard.
It's a jump rope.
Yeah.
It's a jump rope for the beard so it can get exercise.
It's a jump rope. Exactly. I was just talking with a friend of mine, talking about my beard, how I wish my beard could do things like my arms and my hands can. So then I would always be able to just walk with my hands behind my back and just do everything with my beard, like eat food, like it would be like an elephant's trunk,
grow it out a little bit longer.
Yeah. It would be
BI,
pretty cool.
beard intelligence.
Be able to feed you. That's like that Marvel character Medusa. Her hair could control everything, so she had like extra hands because of her hair. Oh, and he's gone.
And he's gone.
And I didn't do it. My hands are right here. I did not kick him from the stream. So
Next, will you be able to play this little clip from Twitter?
Yeah.
I have a link in private chat.
of course
It's a
you do.
response to Elon's.
Make me talk to myself.
Sure, that's way better. That clip just made my day. Like, man, it's a response to Elon's tweet.
Yep.
where he tweeted like, "Don't DeFi," and one of Hexicon's just like,
Don't defy DeFi. All right, this is gonna be good. All right, let me bring Markable back up here before I make him go away.
Aye.
All right, I don't think there's anything you guys can't see on here. So, don't defy DeFi. Hex.com.
"It's painful, I know. Just bear with me."
I like that video. It's good.
I think more importantly, this person needs to clean their car.
Yeah.
No.
Someone.
If you
someone
clean
replied-
a clean car can't do this.
I love
mean,
it.
You just have to have a dirty car. Otherwise,
Someone
going to
replied like,
communicate?
"Below you see, that actually scratches the paint," and my response was like, "He's probably wrapping it with hex colors."
Yeah.
And also
gonna
he can
wrap it with
afford the
hex.
paint job, right? Like with his mad gains. with
That's
his
right.
selfless interest.
No one wants a stock car color anyway, right? Not when you got mad gains.
Talking about wrapping it.
Yeah, but there is a lot of activity around that tweet. Richard Hart responded to that. He retweeted it. Like a lot of Hexicans retweeted that shit. So I think if there is someone in the audience who is a Hexican and he did not or she did not engage with that tweet, those tweets yet, I think it's a good idea to put some heat on that.
Heck yeah.
Also, if someone knows Elon personally, send him a message.
Okay, not a problem.
Send him some hex.
Get him on the speed dial.
Yeah,
I can hear the beard.
I'm texting Elon right now.
Well, I'm doing the same, man.
You too? Okay, cool. Maybe if
Stop.
both of his buddies hit him up. All two of them.
Remarkable.
All two. Yeah.
Leave your cable alone. Your beard is talking to us, man.
No, I
He's
won't.
doing his best.
Just
man.
let
He's
it
doing his
dangle.
best.
There you go.
I'm trying, dude. I'm trying.
So did anyone watch the 100th episode last night?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't.
Sorry.
So I'm just
Okay,
I'm not the only
I
one.
didn't.
Nice. All right.
So tell
3
me what
hours
was
of
it?
giggles.
Well, hour
It was-
one was reminiscing about
Marines.
Marines. Hour two started talking about Hex old days, streaming originations, and hour three was the conclusion. I think that's right, isn't it, Henry?
Yeah. $2
But-
hex.
$2.01 Hex.
I thought it was
Where did
$2
that come
from?
and cent hex
3
or
cent.
207 or something like that is what Hexo's been tweeting lately.
Is that just
I'm happy with
for you?
either. Like, I won't complain over a few cents.
And also, RG3 once again mentioned his theory that the work on the new chain is well in progress already, if not almost done, which is a theory
What?
I'm on board with.
Mhm.
That it's just the time when Richard tweeted searching for developers, that was just like a signal, and it definitely was not like a go time. It was not like a starting time. So I'm more and more
I think he already
bullish about
started.
that 6 months, time frame. It might be
If he
might be
actually started
than that.
to do a lot of things before, then 6 months is doable, I guess. But otherwise, meh. But
Yeah.
I think 6 months could, it sounds like something for Richard to do. That's for sure. Like to already have figured everything out and then just show people. Like,
just signal.
I think that there's support in that comment, that theory as well, because Richard is already tweeting out, "Hey, does anybody have any ideas about names for this chain
Yeah.
now? Just
yeah, exactly.
direct
yeah.
message me, and let's shoot
I
that around."
direct messaged him with Pulse Chain. I really wanted to be Pulse Chain.
You're not
Pulse
supposed to say it out loud, you beardy. He specifically
So-
said, "Direct message me. Don't post it here." And now you broadcasted it out
Dude,
to all
we
the
have
internet.
That's why I know
Well, that
this
one
is
is out. And that
Dude,
one
everyone's
is out,
ass been
guys.
saying post chain. Everyone's been saying it.
Yeah, the
Leave me
post
alone.
chain is out there. It's out there.
Yeah, it's
I
definitely
think it's
out
the
there.
most popular one.
Obviously.
I like
Dude,
it a lot.
it's really good for branding as well. Like, it's good stuff.
Is the
post
URL
chain.
taken though? Have you checked
I don't
it
know.
yet?
I bet it's taken.
By
Yeah,
Henry.
probably Maddie has it. No,
I
Maddie,
don't
I think.
Well, Captain and I have been talking about this from the day that he sent out the tweet looking for devs. We're like, dude, he's just trolling everyone, right? Because he's probably already got devs in his back pocket. You don't go looking on Twitter for devs. Like, he's just letting
No.
that's his pre-announcement that he's letting everybody know that there's something big coming. So
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. Yeah.
if he's willing to even say 4 to 6 months like he did on his stream, he's been working on this for a year. Like, that's what that tells me.
Yeah. He's also taking out he was checking copy today on chat as well. So, and he says his brain is mush. So I'm sure that he's working very, very hard. He's up all the time. So he's not just twiddling his thumbs. Like he says, every waking moment he's playing Hex.
Yeah.
Such a good way to look at it. I'm playing Hex. I'm playing a new game.
I'm playing Hex.
That's
Oh, yeah.
But for everyone that's watching as well, like everything that you're doing, if you want to create a new company, I've noticed it in myself as well when I created Trickle Media. Like, it became so much fun because it was just a game. Like, oh, I can do this. And like, it's a game almost without rules. You can just play it. So much better than your bullshit games.
Yeah.
The fake games, yeah.
Yeah. So much better. You
Well-
can make it as fun as you want. And X is pretty fun as well. So.
Oh,
Just
heck
got
yeah.
a new game.
Yeah, we just got a new game to play with Hex, in conjunction with Hex. And I like that.
Yeah, I was a gamer myself. I played like several hours per day on a regular basis for years and years, and I never
Same.
planned to stop. And I laughed at those inside at those videos where Richard tried to convince us that we should like deal with that time wasteful way to spend your time. And I was like, no, I can't do that. Like, I agree with everything. I know it's right, but I can't do that. And all of a sudden here I am,
it's fine,
1 year later, and I haven't played for a whole year. I haven't launched my Xbox like for over a year. Not because I'm trying to stop it, just because I'm like, Soul Hex.
Yeah. Well, not just that, but you're busy building now. So between work and you've got family and you've got kids and now you've got your own streams, like, you got something productive you're working towards. And I think that was ultimately Richard's message, is stop living someone else's narrative and start building your own. And you're doing that now. I mean, your narrative is built around Richard Hart's Hex narrative now, but at least you're still building something out. Yeah, well, it's different. It's different. You're building community. You're building something greater than yourself, and you're bringing everybody that has like interests like you into something that could potentially be their savior for as far as financial products are concerned. I mean, do your own investing, research, do all of the research you need to make sure that fits your time horizons. This is not financial advice. I'm just some dude on the internet. So be careful, what you guys get yourselves into, because there's so much trash DeFi out there right now that people are getting into that, for me, my risk tolerance is I don't want to risk it to see it all go up in smoke. So with my research and I was the number one opponent, because I've been following Richard since 2017. I said he's going to build something that's going to be big. And I was the number one proponent to looking at, okay, how is this a scam? I went at it with that point of view. And here we are a year and a half into the product being released, and I still can't find empirical data that this is a scam. And he's continuing to build, and he wants to build an ecosystem that gets rid of all the bad players in crypto. And all it does is just make me more bullish every day, and happier that I got into HEX when I did, that I caught it pre $1, that I caught HEX pre $1, and we're at what, 1.3, 1.4 cents, something like that right now.
Pre 1 cent.
Yes. Well, yeah,
Just-
but I'm just saying right now, as we sit now, I'm still pre $1 by almost 100x, and I'm happy about it. And I'm happy about it. So
Just
I think
think
this
about-
has the potential to be so huge.
Just think about what's going to happen with HEX if the chain launches and then that is a success, like that also has 100% uptime, just works. That's it. Like from then on, like you might be able to say like HEX is a scam, but when the scam has its own chain and everything works
With
better
smart
than
contract capability.
Yeah, exactly. Then it's kind of hard to start to keep on calling shit a scam or the founder of HEX a scam. Like it's kind of hard.
I have a feeling there's going to be some. I have a feeling there's going to be some fly-by-night ICO type activity on this chain, just because I think that's, and I have no way to verify this, but I think that's kind of what Vitalik is happy about the high fees, is because then these people who like to gamble on projects and speculate, it's getting harder and harder to do that on ETH because it's just so expensive to get in. Like to move, to swap, to move around, to do all these things, it's expensive. And I think Vitalik wants it expensive personally. I go back to his tweet that I saw, maybe 2 years ago or something like that, saying that, or maybe I think it was a year ago, that do we really care if the fees go up? Well, yeah, all of us people out here that don't have 400,000 Genesis ETH block ETH sitting in their wallet do care. Yes, we do. So I think what we'll see is that we'll see people, because the transactions on this new chain are going to be so cheap that at first, until it normalizes, I think a lot of people are going to be moving over there, and that's okay, because that garners a lot of eyeballs, a lot of speculators, and a lot more people that wouldn't have used the chain anyway, and it gives us more of an opportunity to point back towards HEX. So I'm okay with that.
Hey, KNTX, I was really curious. Richard said that Vitalik has never really looked out for, or identified our project or whatever. Have we ever reached out to Vitalik Buterin ourselves and gotten Richard in front of him? I mean, would it matter at all? Would it have mattered at all?
Probably not. I don't think so. I think Vitalik is very much aware of Richard.
Yeah, and I think Richard probably has reached out to him.
Okay.
And what's that going to do? Like, are we going to ask him to shill HEX? Like, meh.
No, just give.
And
Vitalik
we're already
a sandwich
building
and
something
maybe
else.
Get 14 pulses. Give him some life lessons. Maybe.
By the way,
well,
KNTX put up RG's comment about the FOMOing.
I will FOMO into Taco Swap.
I just wanted to give that
I love it. Yeah.
That's a good one.
So he and I are building Taco Swap right now on the new HEX chain, and we'd love for you to FOMO in.
You're just going to copy.
Can I be an advisor?
Or one or the other.
That's right. We'll put you on the website as an advisor.
Ah, nice. Awesome. Cool.
Yeah, right before we pull all the liquidity from all you guys. Rug pull.
Yeah, just let me be part of it. Like, let me be part of the rug pull for once. Like, I want to be on the other side.
On the other side of the rug pull.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Vitalik is useless to us. We need marketing, not nerding. I like that comment. That's great. So I talked to Dev Kyle probably 9-10 months ago, and I said, is anyone really aware? I mean, are people in Ethereum, actual developers, are they aware of HEX and Richard? He said, oh yeah, they're very much aware, because he has a lot of networking with these guys. They're very much aware of Richard, and they're very much aware of HEX. And I said, and they don't see the validity to it. And he says, no, it's the weirdest thing. It's staring them in the face, and they have no clue just how powerful this thing could really be.
Soon they will. Too late.
10-cent HEX coming.
I think a lot of people will move over when this new chain comes about. It gives them an opportunity to kind of get on board with Richard without kind of having to go back and say HEX isn't a scam.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of the influencers will move over at that point.
Yeah.
Because they want to make money. And
Yep.
like they're going to look what Hex did, and they're going to go, what's this new chain going to do? And it's just going to legitimize Richard more, even more than, well, he should be legitimate already, but it's going to give him that legitimacy.
I agree.
When the new train launches.
I think so. We all know there's a lot of trash on Ethereum, but there's some good possible projects that could come out being winners in the future. And I would like to see the system state drop of everything on Ethereum dropped on this new chain. Everything, a duplicate of everything. So I think synthetics has a place in the future. I really do, because derivatives aren't going away. Someone's going to build it, so we might as well already bring it to our chain. And then also what it does is, and I don't care if people dump the coin on the new chain for the existing projects that they're in. It'll just make it cheaper for hexagons when we have billions of dollars to go in and swap and just swoop up everything. But the reason why is I want more automatic users on the chain, and it automatically brings the people that had bags on Ethereum. It brings them automatically over to us, even if it's just long enough for them to dump before they leave. And then watch, the prices will dump, and then they will meteoric rise, and we'll have other influencers eating up the chain because, hey, look, the other version of synthetics is pumping today, or something, or Compound or Aave or something of that nature, which I would never personally invest or put any money in those projects, but it'd be nice for garnering eyeballs and possible tools in the future to have on this other chain. Hell, you guys are having a freaking, you guys are writing novels over here in the private chats.
Papa B says that my mic is he's annoyed by this one.
If you,
this
there you go,
right?
there you go.
But dude,
Now,
you're saying the mic is scratching.
Let me explain physics to you. Let me explain physics.
Yeah, I get it. It
You're
goes
trying to get the mic away
beard.
from your face. Yes,
I get it, but it's. I want to hear your sweet voice in both.
You don't have to hear in stereo. Look, I got one right here. Come
dude, your voice is so beautiful. I want to hear it in stereo. Otherwise, the experience is gone. This is also experience for me, not just you.
Markable, the replay is yours.
Hey, Reckon Out, thank you so much for hitting us up over here on, oh, he's not even there on Theta. He was here just long enough, not long enough for me to answer. What's your guys' opinion on the future of ADA? Do you think Charles is a loose cannon, or do you see it being successful? I would like to see something work first before I make any content on that. But before I have any, I'm going to reserve judgment for now until
it's not a finished product, so until literally it doesn't do anything other than send and receive. So until it does something that it says it's meant to be doing,
BitConnect chain does that. BitConnect still does. BitConnect chain still does that. You can still send and receive BitConnect coins. You can, and their staking function has been working for years longer than ADA's. So I don't know, man. It's just a blockchain right now with no use case.
I haven't paid any attention to it since 2017 because it still hasn't really done anything other than talk. So.
Yeah, I think there may be some potential with it in the future, but I'm going to reserve judgment until I can see it. And I mean, they got to get out of this whole scientific approach, the ongoing forever ICO that they've got going on here, and get into actual producing something of value on it for me to want to even expand further into knowing more about it.
It's just hype at the moment. It's like majorly hyped. Like people are just making money. It's just like normal crypto. Like people are just making money on it. So and like I can't see it continuing forever. It's surely going to dump when people take profit.
Surely it should in this cycle. Like I don't see it happening in like 2023 or whatever, 24. Like when there's a bear market, I don't see that. If they still haven't gotten anything, I don't think it's going back.
Yeah.
So we have on the Aspire blockchain, Discourse Syndicate has our own crypto called the Doubloon. And he says Charles is supposed to be a master dev, and all he can do is what RG3's Doubloon does.
Nice.
AKA the boomer chain. The boomer
chain. The boomer chain.
Speaking of the greater market, what do you guys think about the where we're going now with this correction? Because we saw
there's a correction.
The old man. Yeah, everything's a sea of red except for HEX right now.
Yeah, but not that much, right? It's like
the floor is lava, as Richard put it. The floor is lava, and they did the whole block folio with all the different blocks red, and then there's only one little green box.
Yeah, that was good.
HEX. That is awesome.
That was really good.
Yeah,
but I
might have sent that picture to a couple of my friends.
It's not that big of a correction, right? Is it?
It's only around 8K from all-time highs, Bitcoin. Not really, not huge.
Freddie, I'll sell you my bag. So,
how do I follow it?
Right now, it's in a pre-sale of a pre-sale stage.
Yes. So
only you can send money to me, and then I'll make KNTX send the bloom to you. That will work. Also, to buy, you need to give me your private keys.
Yeah, there you go. We only
and then we'll get you figured out.
We only accept HEX. We don't want trash coins like Ethereum and Bitcoin, please.
I only accept ADA.
Oh man! How about our quadruple top in HEX? That beautiful ascending triangle has a triple top plus one before it. It's a quadruple top. I've never seen that in crypto, but here we are.
I'm excited. Yeah. So I just want to throw in one last thing on Twitter. Going back to ADA real quick. Twitter has become the place where Charles Hoskinson becomes a loose cannon and is losing his shit like every day. So just wanted to throw that out there. I don't know if the guy's having a mental breakdown that his product isn't finished yet or what, but I just needed to throw that out there for everyone to think about. The crypto sniper is trying to tell us we're in a descending wedge versus ETH on HEX. But I don't really care about that because when something has a run up, that kind of destabilizes the data that you're looking at. And ETH had a huge run up from like $75 when we first got into HEX up to $2,000. So that kind of skews the numbers. I'm going to stick it to something that's a little more stable, like the USDC. And then with the USDC pairing, you do see that quadruple top. And there's a saying in trading that there is no such thing as a quadruple top. So we'll see what happens here, guys. I hope Hexo's right at $2. But I've been seeing a lot lately from some TA and some fractals, 17 cents. I am okay with 17 cents. I am very, very
but like
okay
for how long, right?
Cents.
That's just on like it will just be maybe this.
It'll go sideways at 17 cents for a couple months, and then off to the races again.
I can live.
So says KNTX. So it shall be done.
I love Wall Street Bets mod. I'm gonna retweet this. Technical analysis is just astrology for men in their 30s. I'm gonna quote tweet that one.
That's a good one.
I love it. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. What stable coins make sense for dry powder, USDC, Tether, other? Right now, I'm waiting to see one that doesn't pretend to have collateral. I don't give a shit about collateral. No one cares if a freaking stable coin is collateralized. No one freaking cares. Let's be honest about that. We don't care if you've got 5 trillion in the bank account to back it up. Who cares if the coin goes away tomorrow? We don't care. Great, you've got collateralization. None of us here in the crypto space can cash in your stupid stable coin for any of your collateralized reserves. So who cares? So this whole it has to be collateralized is nonsense in my opinion. Usually right now I'm using USDC just because it's fee free to buy and sell on Coinbase. So that's why I use it. I also want to see a coin that doesn't have admin keys like USDC does. I don't mind if there's a print function, because as the market gets larger, there may be a larger demand for the stable coin. So to be able to print more into existence isn't such a big deal, in my opinion, as long as they're not doing it every week. But I don't want admin keys in the way of USDC. Can just push a button, and everyone who's sitting on USDC in their wallet right now, it goes right back to their coffers and ripped out of your wallet, regardless of whether you have they have your private keys or not. So I want to see a stable coin that's truly decentralized, airdrop to everybody, doesn't have admin keys that they can steal it back from you. And all of us put together a social consensus that, hey, this is what we're going to use. At least the Hexagon Nation, this is what we're going to use. We're going to use this as our stable coin, and we're going to peg it to $1. And if it goes below $1, we're going to buy it up as quick as possible. And if it goes over $1, we're going to dump it on people's heads and come back and buy it again when it's cheap. And we will socially consensusly keep it at $1. That's the stable coin I'm waiting for. So in the meantime, I'm using USDC until I see that.
Social consensus peg. Has that ever been done before?
Yeah, essentially, that's all these are anyway. That's all Tether and USDC. I think USDC plays it a little more, but Tether, as soon as it goes over $1, some people are trading it on Uniswap for the USDC pairing, and they're dropping the price right back down. There's an arbitrage opportunity between all these stable coins, and a lot of DeFi, early DeFi of last year, with using the Uniswap protocol, was all based upon people arbitraging these 0.1% on stable coins and knocking them back down to the dollar value that they're supposed to have, and then going into another one and buying it up and selling it down. And so I'm not a huge fan of USDT because I don't know, something seems shady about those guys. That fake collateralization just is bullshit to me.
There's a lot of it as well.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know what you're talking about. There is no such thing as shady in crypto, man.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Also,
So,
by the way, Hex
go ahead.
Squadron. Yeah, there's a comment about my beard. I get sensitive about that stuff. He said 20 cents and Markable gives up his beard.
Oh,
I will not. 20 cents, way too low.
Wait a second. Markable, 20 cents and the gifting of 2 million hex.
Guys, that's not happening. Where would he keep his private
If you're
keys?
going to gift me 2 million, yeah. I'll think about that.
I agree.
Probably.
I agree, T-Bird. USD is the most shady stable coin ever, but it's the one we peg to, so it's the one that everyone uses. So what do you do in the meantime? So I have a feeling, I got no proof of this, but I have a feeling that there at some point will be an airdrop of stablecoin on hexagons. I've been talking to some people in some dark slum alleys, and just be on the lookout for it, guys. Just be on
Wait a
the lookout.
minute.
That's why
Wait.
I started to talk about that stuff.
Wait a minute. Tell us more, oh great one. What the hell are you talking about? And are these liquid hex holders or stakers? Is it from T-shares? What do you know, Mr. Dark Alley person?
How much money do I get?
Yes.
So great question, Hex Monkey. When we're on the Pulse chain, his ideal name for the new chain, all
Pulse
will be better.
Chain. Oh yeah.
Agreed.
Let's
Pulse
go. Pulse gang.
20 cents, and I'll start building a rocket to Saturn.
Kinetics flexing street muscle.
Yeah, Hex Squadron. I got no proof of anything yet, guys. So
hypothetically, how would it work? Come on.
Papa Boehner probably set up the meeting place. Dark slum alleys.
The dirtiest, darkest.
Yeah.
He can probably point to the place from his green screen right now. Like in some of those Ali's behind him. Yeah.
Right there.
Like looking at it with his what's this called? Like the where you see
Binoculars.
far-
Yeah.
binoculars.
Yeah. A telescope or
Right.
binoculars.
Yeah, binoculars. You're
Oh, yeah.
standing
Well,
there at the
I don't
window
have
all
any-
day.
There's
I don't
a
have any
reason I
details,
went blind,
guys.
right?
I don't have any details, guys. I don't have anything for you guys right now.
But you
Okay,
brought it
we'll-
up.
We'll
so
wait till
you
green
have the
room. I
breadcrumbs.
hear you. I hear you, Kinetics.
Well, I only
We'll wait
brought
till
it
green
up.
room time.
I only brought it up because Hex Monkey was asking about stablecoins, and I would honestly like to see Gemini's USD stablecoin more prominent, more prevalent, but there's just not very good pools to it right now. Because I like the Gemini exchange much better than I like Coinbase, so I would like to see Gemini be a more prevalent player in the stablecoin space. But I just think there's other people working on stuff right now that could blow all these products out of the water if there was social consensus on Ethereum and possibly this new chain that agreed that this other coin would be a stable coin, whatever it may end up being.
Oh, fascinating. That's very interesting.
Because why not? Have you ever seen an airdrop of a stable coin?
Out of a helicopter by the U.S. government.
There you go. That's right. But even still, on that, even with that airdrop, the people at the top still got all the money. So all the big businesses that lobby are the ones that got the real money. We got schmecklings, we got peanuts. So I would like to see. Yes, I got a bag of peanuts.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. So there's this too, guys, to think about. Free airdrop, new pulse token for gas purposes on our fork. So anyway, we'll come back to that later, guys. I don't really have anything to announce on that.
Okay.
Just hopefully someone is working on it. Like I believe someone is. So
I like the idea of markable chain. That's a good one.
I'll bet you do.
Mhm.
I'll bet you do.
Maybe you guys don't know, but I have insider info that the Richard's going to call it the markable chain. Like he's been telling me.
I'm promoting the boner croner.
The boner croner.
Nice. Yeah, that goes hand in hand with pulse chain as well.
Exactly.
That's good. I like it. Yeah.
Pulse chain and the boner
Makes
croner.
sense.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, since we're all shilling our stuff, I'm launching Barely Crypto project.
Barely crypto.
Is it just an endless promise?
Oh, I like it.
It's like normal crypto.
Basically,
You guys-
trustless,
You guys
barely
are aware that
decentralized.
trustless nothing. You get trustless nothing.
Oh, look, Richard Hart tweet. New chain is going to be called KNTX chain. That is a man after my own heart right there.
Wow, look at that. That deserves a breakdance, Kinetics.
The KNTX shekel.
How many knipples in one Kinetics?
18 decimals, bud. 18 decimal points. That's a lot of
Free in a
knipples.
box of cereal.
That's right. Oh,
Well,
Tease the
that's the
nip.
first yawn of the evening. Well done.
I am tired, guys.
It's morning now.
So yeah, it is morning here. So I slept so good. It's like the first time in 3 weeks that my daughter slept through like most of the night. And we didn't get to bed too late. She has this crying fit at the right before bed at like from like 8:30 till 10, sometimes 11. And I think it has something to do with her medication not working for her acid reflux. And we finally got her to bed in time. We've got an appointment today with the doctor to change up her medication. So hopefully that'll take care of everything. But I forgot to set alarms. I have no idea. I usually wake up at 5 a.m. to go work out. And I've got a secondary alarm to remind me to go wake up the kids. I woke up at 7:30 a.m. this morning going, oh, crap, I got to get to the stream. Babe, can you take the kids to school? I'll see you later.
Wow.
So I made sure to be here for you guys though. So
Priority.
Thank you.
He looks out for us.
Yeah, he remembered to send us a
No
link.
expectations. Yeah.
well, I kind of like you guys. You guys are a lot of fun. I love everybody in the chats. Even the haters, especially the haters. You give us something to talk about. So
Are there even haters nowadays? Like,
Not as
not
many.
really.
not as many. There's some
They're
people that
dying
were.
off.
There's some people that were in some OG hexicans that have been in our chats lately. Like not fudding hex, but like you can tell they've probably moved on to something else. So I don't know.
Until that crashes,
I'm
and then
like-
they'll come running back.
Yeah,
How
so
cute.
I don't know if they
don't
were
get
just.
that.
What's that?
I don't get how you can move to something else. Like you have to have something rationally that is better, right?
Yeah.
I haven't
think
found
people
it.
get, like,
Have you?
It's hard to get rid of that trading, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
Is it?
I get drawn back to it. I
Really?
keep I did buy some other coins and then I sold them all again and bought Hex. 'cause I
Dude,
was
you
like,
can do so much.
it's just
You
too
can
much
also
time.
just do something with your life. Like,
Yeah.
it's like sit here. Do nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, Hex will sort me out there. That's fine. Don't need to worry about anything else.
You are on your way to full recovery, Henry. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I buy tops and sell bottoms, Marcavelli 23 says. Me too. That seemed to be my trading experience. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there's a little bit of shiny object syndrome out there. There's some other things I'd like to be in, but I just every time I go to do it, I'm like, but I could buy more Hex with this. I could get that trustless interest. I could get more T-shares. I can make Papa B. I can make enough money to make Papa B come be my monkey butler. Like
Hey!
why?
Nice.
I think especially-
Make sure to
Especially
make
at
a
the
picture of
moment.
that. We can make that an NFT.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dude,
there
have
you
you-
go.
Have you guys noticed that there's more and more news coming out where people are flooding NFTs?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen it?
Oh yeah. There's
It's interesting.
everything moves in a cycle. So NFTs are the coolest, best way to get rich. Oh crap, people are losing money on NFTs. Like, well, I could
Oops.
saw that coming from a long ways away. Yeah.
Even Elon tweeted about it as well, right? With some kind of meme.
Yep.
I think I just saw it. It's funny. I like
Yep.
wrecked plebs getting wrecked even more.
Kinetics, you want to go into the hammock under your desk and take a nap? We'll
I
take
do.
it from here. Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab the doggy bed, throw it under here. We bring our dogs to work in there. The doggy bed is under my wife's desk, and I'm about to throw it under my desk and go take a nap for a little while.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the problem with getting more than 6 hours of sleep is like oversleeping now after having a kid keeping you awake all night.
You
It's a
don't
good
have
problem,
any,
yeah.
no
Kids.
coffee habits, no monster beverages.
Just cocaine.
Just cocaine.
I got a 12. I love me some coffee, and so I've got a coffee machine here at the office for it, and I drink it black. I don't drink it with anything in it, but I also like Red Bull. I have a 12 pack in the fridge right now, and one that's not in the fridge sitting aside. That's my only vice left. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't pop pills. My only vice that I have is Red Bull. And so I try to keep it to only 2 a day.
2 a
And
day. Wow.
And I fail quite often. I love me some Red Bull, man. I
pretty
love
sure
me
I'm
some
at-
Red Bull.
That's a
I'm
habit.
at like 2 per year tops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it
barely.
is. A nice
Craft-
cold Red Bull.
It
just
is
tastes
bad
so
for
good.
you.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Ah, I like it. I like a good monster in the morning.
Yeah, see, I'm not too worried about it because, Richard and the Sins Foundation are working on this pill that's just going to fix everything. So,
But
Yeah,
you need
exactly.
to
Hurry up.
make it to that point, though, don't you? That's what
So
I'm
that's
worried about.
called, it's
Right?
called ecstasy. It's already there.
don't
Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs.
All black
adults
coffee all
pay
day
for it.
long here. I'm the same way, Dan, and I can have a cup of coffee right before I go to bed, and it doesn't affect my sleeping. I'm one of those. I'm one of those sleepers. My head hits the pillow, and I'm done. Yo, bro, why you gotta call me out on stream, man? Come on, Freddie. Why you gotta call me out on stream? Oh, I don't do anything else though, so I just don't. I don't smoke. I don't smoke anything. I should preface that. I don't smoke anything, even here in Colorado where everything is legal. So
Minus points.
Everything.
Jeez.
What? At 27 from drinking 2 Red Bulls a day? Yeah, but what size is he drinking? 2 20-ounce Red Bulls? Because I only drink the 8-ounce Red Bulls.
2 per day doesn't matter which one you're drinking, man.
Well, it depends. That's the whole weird thing, right? It's not for one thing.
Thanks, Charlie. I appreciate that. I'm gonna actually write that down. Oops. Monster and Ramstein seems to work for me.
Nice.
What's Ramstein?
Dude.
Isn't that like a
The band.
German band?
It sounds like he's
Metal
mixing
band.
alcohol with highly caffeinated beverages, which is pretty much illegal in every state in the union.
Is it?
Yeah,
I believe that.
It's not illegal in the UK.
they don't
Really?
they don't combine those two together anymore in the States because people were just slamming 2 of them and dying. So there you go.
Oh, yeah.
What? Really?
I mean, I've had
Yeah,
like
there was
10.
there was absolutely there was
Henry is at 10.
10's all right.
So when is the Lowland Profits interview on DS? He doesn't seem like he wants to come on here, but he wants to. He's in the chat. But if that's your reaction to it, so well, I guess Lowland Profits, the invite's open for you, man. You can come on any Tuesday or Thursday morning if you want. Hit me up on Twitter, DM me, or in Telegram. So I'd love to talk with you, man. So who will be the first Mexican to start a brewery or coffee business? Well, Crypto Coffee already bags his own coffee and had his own coffee company for a while, and he's thinking about doing it again. So we already got someone with a coffee business here.
There's no margin in that business, though. Come on, you got to
Oh.
stack your hex.
Dude,
That's
what
right.
does it matter if there's no margin? Like T-shirts, dude. You already have.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You can now
saying. Why do
just-
you want to run a
Now it's just a
coffee?
hobby.
Oh, okay.
Taco shop in Puerto Rico coming soon.
Nice.
Plantains and tacos. Plantains and tacos. I love plantains, man. I used to love bananas, and then I had plantains, and I was like, these are way more up my alley.
Well, did you fry them up? Because that's what
Oh,
they're
yeah.
good for.
Fried squashed, flattened, fried plantains.
What are plantains?
They're like they're like a banana, a small banana, but they don't have the tartness to them. They almost have they're really actually quite bland compared to a regular
They're
banana.
not sweet, are they?
Kind of like a breadfruit
they are
or a
not
potato. Yeah.
Yeah, they are not
They're like
sweet at all.
starchy, yeah.
It's their starch, like the Irish love the potatoes.
I think I already,
or the hexologist loves the potatoes. So,
Like a Caribbean thing, isn't it?
And then they get fried up, and they are so good. They are.
Well, they don't get
so
fried
good.
up. You have to fry them.
They just unwrap themselves,
You just tell
jump
them
in the
fry
pan.
right
You're
now.
like one of my kids. It broke. It fell. No, you dropped it. You broke it.
Well, I don't fry them because the people I pay to fry them to serve them to me are the ones that fry them. So
Yeah.
bananas, but better. I agree with Freddie here. Dude, if any of you guys have ever had some of the like sauces drizzled over the rice and stuff like that from the Caribbean, like Caribbean sauces, oh my goodness, man, it's to die for. It's like Cajun food, but sweeter. Oh man, it's so good, so good.
I got a question.
Welcome to the Hex
you're-
Cooking Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Kinetics.
Kinetics
Cooking with kinetics.
In your nomenclature, if Europeans are Europeaners, are Caribbeanites Carabiners?
Carabiners? That sounds racist.
It's not.
How is that
Spelled
racist?
with an I, please. BINERS.
Because it ends with beaners, and that supposedly is I guess
now you
Mexican people don't
Yeah,
like
you can
that.
find
to the dark alley.
everything behind something. Something
Well,
behind everything, and that's what I mean.
hey, I just want to be politically correct for people here, man. That's what we're here for. We're here to be politically
Yeah.
correct.
Our RG is here to be politically correct with you, jerk sauce.
Jerk
Did you say
sauce.
jerk sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He wants that on his
Man,
poster.
if you guys have ever had some
That's your answer.
Jamaican jerk chicken, Jamaican jerk chicken. If it's done well, it's divine.
Oh wait, jerk
It
sauce
is
is some
divine.
it's a thing.
Jerk sauce is a
Yes.
real thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Jerk sauce is very much a Caribbean sauce.
All right, I stand
It's not
corrected.
it's not what you've been saving in those little jars near your nightstand.
Well, it was about
Remarkable.
God damn it, guys.
All right.
That's it. I'm skipping green room. I'm going straight to my fridge.
I know.
Watch some jerk sauce.
to get some jerk sauce.
Oh, I do 16.
That's what pushed me over the fence.
I know. I'm about to go hit the fridge up, and my 16 hours isn't up yet. So long before everyone in HEX was talking about doing the intermittent fasting and going 16 hours without eating, that was my lifestyle. I've been doing that steady for almost 4 years now, at least 3. I have to think back,
great,
but
man.
it works so well. But it's
I'm pretty sure Red Bull cancels it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would break your fast.
I lost about 20 kilos, so that's I think 40 pounds with doing just that. Yeah, I was exercising with it, but I didn't lose it until I started to do that. It's great, man. It's really good. I like it.
Yeah,
it's like the easiest way to maintain your weight as well. Like,
it really
Yeah,
is.
man, for
Like,
sure.
if you don't want to get fat, like it makes it so much easier.
And if I want to get fat,
then eat more food.
Okay.
Pretty simple.
It's all
Pretty
about,
easy, yeah.
it's all about having a caloric deficiency in your diet. So you have to, if you want to lose weight, you have to burn more calories a day than you're taking in. And one thing that's really nice about intermittent fasting is that it narrows the window in which you can eat. So it automatically, in most people's cases, limits the amount of calories that they're taking in because they don't have as long a window to eat during the day. But really, when it kicks into that keto and it starts burning the fat for energy, if people who have been on it for a while will notice like immediately that like at like hour 12 to 14, you get so hyper focused, like you don't have the brain fog. Like if I go eat breads or carbs like right after my fast is over, then I get like this brain fog where I get sleepy, I just can't think clearly. But if I'm just straight on the oil burning keto at that point in time, man, that I have this laser like focus and my brain is just sharp. So
Yeah, for sure.
and I don't eat a lot of carbs anyway. I've been very blessed that I love meat and I've never liked the consistency of breads and carbs. So I've just been one of those guys that's lucky that I've never been overweight because I just have never liked carbs. So I've naturally had a keto diet pretty much my whole life.
I like pizza too much.
Guys,
Me too.
JFK tells me to check my DMs. He sent me a photo, but
Of the
I
what?
can only go there if I drop out of the stream. So I'll be right back. I need to. JFK sent me a photo, and it's probably worth sharing the screen for. So I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. So the longest fast I did AJ create is almost made it. I died like 2 hours before my 72-hour fast was over. Like I gave up. I've tried to do a 3-day 72-hour fast multiple times. A 24-hour fast is nothing. Like I try to do that once every week or once every 2 weeks. And then about once a month I try to do a 2-day fast. And I just cannot make it to the 3-day. I just cannot make it all the way through. I'm like
say once you've gone past 3 days, like it gets easier.
Yeah,
dude.
Like
After
that's the first 3 days are the worst.
Yeah,
I've done 3 days, and yeah, second day is terrible, but third day is nice, man. Like it doesn't really matter anymore.
I thought the third day you got arrested.
Shut up. KNTX, I have a really good pick.
And that was that.
He has a really good picture.
It was that good. It's really good.
Want to see it?
Yeah, so if you guys can do a 16-8 fast, you have an 8-hour eating window. I call it my feeding window. I call it my feeding time. So when you guys can cut out carbs, then it'll change everything for you guys. It'll change everything. If you can do a 24, that's 24 is good, but I wouldn't recommend doing it longer than a week at a time. A 16-8 you can maintain like as a normal lifestyle, but a 24 is I wouldn't do it longer than a week at a time.
I think if you do 16-8 for long enough as well, like you get less hungry. So your stomach definitely shrinks over time. So if you consistently do it, then like when you actually are unhealthy and try and eat loads of food, it actually makes it much harder to do.
Yep, that's right. So, and it's weird because like I'll have black coffee because black coffee you can have because it doesn't have calories or it doesn't have enough calories to mess with your fast. And I'll have that when I first wake up. And I'll get that, like obviously the caffeine from the coffee and then like the hunger pain at the same time. And I'm like addicted to that. I don't know what it is, but I'm like addicted to that hunger pain, and I just love it. I look forward to my hunger pain caffeine drip in the morning. So it doesn't affect my workout. Okay. Let me specify a little bit more with that. So it kills the cardio portion of my workout. My cardio portion, like at first for like the first 5 minutes, like it's trying to burn all the glycogen in your blood system. And then once that glycogen is gone, you're like, I got nothing left in the tank. And then like 2 minutes after that, all of a sudden your body kicks into burning those oils and burning the fats in your body. And then all of a sudden you're like Superman on the treadmill. So, but I don't do a whole lot of cardio anymore. I just don't have time in my workouts. I'd rather get my lifting and weightlifting and throwing the weights around actually regulates my weight way better than cardio does. Cardio actually teaches your body to store fat. And a lot of people are doing it wrong. You see all these fat old ladies that are on the treadmill every day for like 3 hours a day and they're still fat. Well, that's because cardio tricks your body into storing fat. They think that your body thinks that it needs to store that so it has the energy to do 3 more hours the next day. So where it's really at is in that pump. Now, I do agree, Wolf of Worcester, when I do cardio, I do HIIT training. So I'll do a 2-minute warm up. I'll go hard for a minute, and then I'll go. I'll just do a medium pace for a minute, and then I'll go hard for a minute, and I'll alternate back and forth between that. So HIIT cardio is the only cardio that I recommend. That gives you that sprinter type workout. That sprint. If you look at a sprinter's body and you look at a long distance runner's body, the long distance runner looks emaciated and gangly and skinny, and the sprinter looks, has a nice athletic, muscly tone to him. The HIIT cardio training will actually give you that sprinter's body and not the long gangliness. So,
I think Markable sent you something in your Telegram.
He did.
Yeah, JFK made an amazing premium screenshot.
All right, let's check this out.
By the way, when I did intermittent fasting with training went actually better if I was fasting all day.
Yeah,
I don't know,
I believe that
feels good, man. You just have to go through it.
Oh.
It checks out. Props to JFK.
Well done. And accurate too.
Accurate.
Yeah, for sure.
Well done, JFK. That is awesome. That is awesome. Unwrecked Pirate was an elite athlete and studied health and human performance, so he knows all about that stuff. I don't doubt that for a minute. All of the Unwrecked Pirates photos I've ever seen is him with a bicycle or some training for some sport. So yeah, I just got recently back over or up to 200 pounds on accident So I was living in a hotel for a month while they were redoing my kitchen, and we also had just had a baby, and I had no sleep, so I couldn't get up at 5 to work out, and so I just recently started doing that again. And so I got up to 200 pounds, and I'm almost back down to 185 again. So within about 2.5 weeks. So his stuff works. Stuff works. I've never done a juice fasting. I don't know if any of you guys have ever done that.
Nope.
No, it's meant to be really good for you, but like it's a pain. I tried to do it. I did start doing one.
I think
but
best is
it's
to
a pain
do with
getting all the
watermelon
stuff. And,
juice.
Is
yeah.
that when you take roids and don't eat anything else?
I haven't tried that diet
That's
yet.
how you get big.
Haven't tried
That's
that
true
diet
juice
yet.
fasting.
Yeah. I've never resorted to using the supplements in that, the illegal supplements, but I'll tell you what, these guys that do it have got it down to a science. It's crazy. Like they know exactly what dose. They're even, to get that bulbous round look also to the muscles now, they're also incorporating insulin, injecting themselves with not just steroids but insulin as well to get that bulbous round effect. But that also causes the bloating in the gut. So that's why then you see the guys who are all ripped and obviously on steroids who are huge, they have that big belly, that round belly. That's because they're using insulin too at the same time.
I will have to get some when my HEX ship comes in.
I have no interest in any of that.
It's really bad for you as well. Like, and yeah, like
well,
really bad for you.
I hear it is, and then I hear on the other side that it's not if it's done the scientific way. But I'm not willing to screw up my biology to find out. So
I'm just going to inject it right into the testes. Right.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
That is also, it is definitely prevalent in HGH also as well, Aquila. Now, another thing a lot of people don't know, fasting helps your body produce and release HGH naturally. So you don't, if you're fasting in your training, your body will actually naturally produce HGH. If I can, the human growth hormone, if I can remember the name of this guy, Dr. Brian, I can't remember his name. It's
a long last name.
No, I'm trying to remember his name. Oh, is it Brian or Eric? No, it's Eric. Eric something. Anyway, he's got an awesome video for intermittent fasting. Dr. Eric Berg, B-E-R-G. He's got like a whole channel based around it, and he will show you. He's got a video called "What Really Happens When We Fast," and it'll show you at hour 12, hour 16, hour 18, hour 20, hour 24, what things start happening in your body at that time. What was that?
I don't know.
You guys got a earthquake coming? There. Oh, I was gonna say you got a
Markable is sitting on the toilet. Look like
What?
He's back.
No, I'm just. Did it have the back camera on or what? I don't know. Anyway, I need to go, guys. So
well, we do too. So it is definitely good to see you, man. Appreciate you. Who calling from prison? All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you all joining me today. This has been a lot of fun. We'll see you again next Tuesday. And with that, you guys, we are out.
Bye.